ini selamat menunggu berbuka puasa ya guys. Bagi yang belum, sabar besok ya. Oke, sore kali ini kita akan main Liga eFootball. Lawan aja biar nyantai. Kita di divisi 5 ya guys. Dengan formasi 3 berapa? 3-3-1-3. Dengan Wakaji. Oke, kita langsung aja. Oke. Mbappe salah. Rafinha. Stop.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Kivior reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this. And he's had a hit! And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a goal kick. Van Dijk. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's nice. Rafinha takes a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short. Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. Sabbih still goalless at the moment. And it's Palmer. And here's Benzema. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Jong. Great vision. He's in a great position here. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Benzema. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And he's intervened well there. Kane. Palmer. Played out to the right. Messi. Now it's Rafinha. That is lovely. Now it's Fernandes. He's having a go. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Fernandes is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. Tries a header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Kivior. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Van Dijk makes the interception. And it's Salah. Fernandes. And it's De Jong. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. So, we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Lewandowski, and he's managed to get free. Lewandowski delivers.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, that's neat. Quick look, then plays it in. Now, can he find a finish? It's a goal kick. Substitution on the field. Number 10. Al Hilal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 20, Robert Lewandowski. Number 13,
De Jong.
Haver. Coming on the
Well,
field.
into the second half,
Number
and it's
9,
still goalless.
Girassi. Number 11, Van Basten.
Vitinha,
Number 8, Rooney.
60
Number
minutes
15,
played. Oh, that's a good one.
And the finish! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 9.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Van Basten. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Girassi. Always onto this. Shot, come on, shooting chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Organ Kopcu. Organ Kopcu. Organ Kopcu.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
DiMarco. Looks as up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De Jong. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rafinha. Nice looking ball. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And that was very necessary. Now it's Van Basten. Goulet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kukçu. Goulet, 2 assists to his credit already. The pass is intercepted. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rafinha. Tomori, time added on, 4 minutes. Rafinha. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Girassi looking to add to his goal. Now it's Van Basten. Rooney. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Al Hilal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Kukçu voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Gasku yang kita lihat musuhnya. Musuhnya juga ngeri, baiknya 5.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Al Hilal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. You've got to be quick to recover this. That little bit of skill has got him away. Rooney, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Kane. Can he get it through? He has a look up. And the shot! Goal! Al Hilal! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Al Hilal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
This is Kane. Shot, surely! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 10, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane! So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Benzema. Vitinha. Girassi receives it in a good position here. Arthur Goulet. And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Al Hilal find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Al Hilal have scored two quick goals here. It's Valverde. Goulet. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Benzema for Iniesta. Joao Felix. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Now it's and the shot! He scores! They're back within reach! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Kareem Benzema.
Chelsea give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. And it's Arda Güler. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's straight offside. Beckenbauer coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Güler has found the net here, of course.
There will be 3 minutes.
It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of room. It's Rooney! Against the crossbar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Rooney could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
White. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Al Hilal head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are back underway. Mbappe. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he was quick to react. Beckenbauer. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Caresses it through. He rises! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's gone for goal! That's got him rattled. Spring out of defence. Now it's Joao Felix. Shot, good chance for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Iniesta really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Vitinha can see things others simply cannot. Vitinha. Valverde plays it out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Arda Güler. Valverde. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Benzema. And it's Arda Güler. Girassi. Girassi finds himself offside. Joao Felix. And here's Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here. Mbappe! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, jeopardy does remain here. There have been numerous notable cases of teams throwing it away from this position.
Yes, Peter, but that's something I don't quite see here. As long as the players keep calm heads, as they have done until now, I can't see it.
Joao Felix. Spread out to the left. Climbs up big. Decent enough try.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And time is up. Al Hilal have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Down to business here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them.
He's had a shot! Oh, that
was nice, but not quite the end product required. Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Over to the left, Lewandowski, he won't be happy with that one. Vardiol, here's Haaland, and he's intervened well there. Valverde, Rice, looking for the run, and he's just misjudged that one. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Al Hilal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's been played through. Picks up, takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity. Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Number 17, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front. Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Now it's Matheus Cunha. De Bruyne. This is Ronaldo. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through there from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press. Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand... And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. And it's Van Basten. Great ball, and he's in here. Palmer! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Half-time imminent. What a time to score! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet. Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Saliba. Howson. Lewandowski.
Added time.
Valverde. This place, it's Van Basten! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And it shapes to shoot! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
50 minutes is number 11.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rice. Now it's Valverde. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for goal! Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Palmer. Palmer! Oh, another save.
Substitution.
Al Hilal choosing to make the first change. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing...
Tries a shot! Goal! Al Hilal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! Al Hilal still have the cards to affect this game. And this is Rooney. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! Spread out to the left.
Al Hilal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Valverde. Now it's Van Basten. Valverde, who's set up one goal so far. So much time and space here. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. De Ligt gets it clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
It's a searching pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Rooney. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
And we'd like to inform you now.
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter.
Kembali musuh King MU. Di Arsenal. Bagus.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Adams. Now Kivior. And it's Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Girassi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Haaland. Rashford is, of course, well known for Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's Palmer. Big chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 24 minutes is
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Almost half an hour in now. Adams. And it's Rooney. Here's a man in form. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bernardo Silva tries to play it through. Rodri. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Girassi, who's set up one goal so far. Bernardo Silva. And it's Palmer. He's having a go! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete.
the goal scorer after 45 minutes is number 13,
Hilal take the lead.
Time.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Here's the whistle for half-time. Al Hilal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Al Hilal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Palmer. Great vision. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
He's got tall. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Early ball. Gets his head on it! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Palmer. Now it's Gerassi. Done delicately. Bernardo Silva. That's the keeper's ball. Quality ball. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Over to the left. And he's picked it up out wide. Showing good feet. And it's played into the middle.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
It's Rashford!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here.
Rooney. Coming on the field. Number 18. Benzema. Number 20.
Al Hilal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Rashford. Rodri. Now it's Wirtz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ruben Dias. Oh, good spread. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution.
And here's Wirtz. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous.
Al Hilal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Neymar. Gerassi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Palmer.
Minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. There won't be another chance after this one.
He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that's that.
So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Palmer claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
For support through our charity fund.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to...